Sairam children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and healthy at your homes. So children, today is our environmental studies class and we have to start our new chapter, right? Before starting the chapter, I would like you to read something. So, how does your body get more energy when you run fast? Your heart starts to beat faster so that more food reaches the cells. Oxygen is necessary to get more energy from your food. So you start breathing faster so that more oxygen is taken in. Right? How do the circulatory and respiratory system know to work faster? Who decides how much blood should be pumped and how much oxygen is needed? Yes, you know, when you run fast, the breathe also start faster, right? So who decides? Which system decides how much blood should be pumped, how much oxygen you need, right? So this is the new chapter regarding this, that who decide how much blood should be pumped and how much oxygen is needed. So this is the chapter number 8, the nervous system. Nervous system is the system who decides how much blood should be pumped and how much oxygen you needed. Okay? This chapter number 8 is from your science book and the name of the chapter is the nervous system. The system that controls all other system of the body is the nervous system. What is nervous system? The system that controls all other system, means whether the circulatory system, whether the respiratory system, these all systems are controlled by nervous system. Okay? It is made up of brain, the spinal cord and the nerves. It is made up of the brain, the spinal cord and the nerves. Okay? The nerves carry messages from all parts of the body to the brain through the spinal cord. Okay? You know that if something is very hot, right? The water is very hot and by mistake you're going to touch that water. Suddenly your brain gives you a message, no, this is very hot, you don't have to touch this, right? Sudden instruction is given by your brain. That means the nerves carry messages from all parts of the body to the brain through the spinal cord. The brain studies the messages and decide what action has to be taken, right? You are going to touch, by mistake you are going to touch the hot water, but suddenly the nerves sends a message to brain and brain decide what action you have to do. Means what you have to do. Brain said no, you don't have to touch that, right? So the brain studies the message, decides what action has to be taken and sends instructions to the organ system through the spinal cord and nerves. Right? For example, when you run, the brain sends instructions to the circulatory system and the respiratory system to work faster. Isn't it? When you run, the brain sends instructions to the circulatory system and respiratory system to work fast. That's why you run. Right? This is the human nervous system. First of all, we have brain, then spinal cord and then nerves. all over the body, we have a network of nerves, okay, which sends the message through the spinal cord to the brain. Alright. Now, the nervous system also controls sense organs. Very important. The nervous system also controls sense organs. The eyes need the help of nervous system to see. The eyes need the help of the nervous system to see. Similarly, the other sense organs like ear, nose, tongue, skin also need nervous system to do their jobs. It means all the control of the sense organ is in the hands of nervous system, right? Whatever our eyes do, ears do, nose do, tongue or skin, these all need nervous system to perform their work, to do their jobs. Okay? Without nervous system, you cannot see. Without nervous system, you cannot hear, you cannot smell, taste, walk, run, think or do anything. Without nervous system, you cannot do anything. Okay? Now we have the brain. First of all, in the picture, we have brain. So we are going to read the brain. Your brain is the most remarkable organ in your body. It is protected by the skull. It looks like a walnut. See in the picture, it is looking like a walnut. Your brain is the most remarkable organ in your body. It is protected by the skull. It looks like a walnut and is the control center for your body, for your whole body. It means the brain looks like a walnut and it is protected by the skull, right? This we have studied in our previous chapter, right? It looks like a walnut and is the control center for whole body, right? Everything is controlled by the brain. It controls everything that goes on in your body. Alright, it stores a lot of information and can recall the information when needed. Right? You learn the chapters, right? You learn the chapters. It all the things is stored in your brain. And when you do revision, you will recall it. And at the time of examination, all the things which is stored in your brain, you can write. Right? So, brain stores a lot of information and can recall the information when needed. This is called memory. This is called memory. What you are reading right now is getting stored in your brain. That's why we continuously say that read the chapter, read the chapter, read the chapter. Why? Because when you do reading, some things from the chapter is stored in your brain. Okay? Your brain has three main reasons. Your brain has three main reasons. First one, the cerebrum. First one is the cerebrum. Second, the cerebellum. Second, the cerebellum and the brain stem. And the brain stem. Okay. This is the human brain. It looks like a walnut and it is protected by the skull. Okay. There are three regions, three parts: cerebrum, cerebellum and the brain stem. Okay. Now we are going to read about the cerebrum. It is the largest part of your brain. This is the thinking part of your brain. It controls your memory, thoughts, intelligence, learning, and speech. It also controls the sense organs. So, in this picture, cerebrum is the largest part of the brain, right? Cerebrum is the largest part of your brain, right? This is the thinking part of your brain. This is the thinking part of your brain. It controls your memory, your thoughts, intelligence, learning, and speech. Okay? It also controls the sense organs. Okay, children? The cerebrum in humans is big. This is why humans are intelligent. This is why humans are intelligent. Alright? We're going to read it again. The cerebrum covers the largest part of your brain. See it. Largest part of the brain, no? It is covered the largest part of the brain. This is the thinking part of your brain. It controls your memory, thoughts, intelligence, learning, and speech. It also controls the sense organs. And cerebrum in human is big. That's why humans are intelligent. Okay? Now we have cerebellum. This is found at the back of your head below cerebrum. This is cerebellum and this is cerebrum. Okay. And this is the portion of cerebellum. Okay. It is found at the back of your head, or you can say below cerebrum. Okay, children? It controls the movement of your muscles. It controls the movement of your muscles and help you to keep your balance. Alright? Cerebellum is found at the back of your head. Here at the back of your head. Right? Below cerebrum. It controls the movement of your muscles and help you to keep your balance. Understood? Now we have the brain stem. Right. It is the lower portion of your brain. See, it is the lower portion of your brain and connects the brain to the spinal cord. This connects with the spinal cord. Alright? It is the lower portion of your brain and connects the brain to the spinal cord. It controls involuntary actions such as swelling, breathing, and circulation. It controls involuntary actions such as swelling, breathing, and circulation. Right? Done? All the three parts, all the three regions of the brain we have studied. Cerebellum, and the brain stem. Right? Cerebellum covers the large portion of the brain. Cerebellum is the lower portion or below the cerebrum, and the brain stem is in the lower portion, which connects the brain with the spinal cord. Done all the three? Now we have spinal cord. What do we have? Spinal cord. The spinal cord is a thick bundle of nerves connected to the brain stem. It goes down your back and is protected by the vertebra of your spine. Read again. The spinal cord is a thick bundle of nerves connected to the brain stem. The spinal cord is a thick bundle of nerves connected to the stem. Alright? It goes down your back. It goes down your back and is protected by the vertebra of your spine. Right? Nerves emerge from your spinal cord and form a network all over your body. Alright? Spinal cord is a thick bundle of nerves connected to the brain stem. Right? You must have seen in the picture. It goes down your back and is protected by vertebra of your spine. Nerves emerge from the spinal cord and forms the network all over the body. Alright, children? Now next we have the nerves. The nerves. Messages travel to and from your brain through the nerves. Messages travel to and from your brain through the nerves. There are three types of nerves. Sensory nerves, motor nerves and mixed nerve. There are three types of nerves. First is sensory nerves, motor nerves and mixed nerves. Okay, messages travel to brain and from the brain through the nerves. Alright, and nerves is of three types: sensory nerves, motor nerves and mixed nerves. First of all, sensory nerves. They carry message from sense organ to the spinal cord and brain. Sensory nerves means sense organs. They carry message from sense organ to your spinal cord and brain. Then the brain studies the message and tells you what your sense organ have seen, heard, tasted, smelled or felt. They carry messages in one direction only. Alright. Sensory nerves, they carry the messages from the sense organs to the spinal cord and brain. And then the brain studies the message and tells you what your sense organs have seen, what your sense organs heard, what your sense organ tasted, smelled or felt. They carry messages in one direction. Alright? Now we have next. Now next we have motor nerves. They carry orders from the brain. They carries order from the brain and spinal cord to rest of the body, telling them what to do. Alright? Motor nerves, they carry orders from the brain and spinal cord to the rest of the body, telling them what to do. Alright? If your sensory nerves report that your eyes have seen that you are about to hit a pillar, then your brain immediately sends a message through the motor nerves to your legs, muscles to get out of the way. Right? They also carry message in one direction. The same example I have given you when we have started the chapter, that if the water is very hot and you are about to touch the water, then what? Your brain gives you an order that immediately sends an order that not to touch that water. That water is very hot. So that is the work of motor nerves. They carry order from the brain and spinal cord to rest of the body. Alright? And they also carry the message in one direction only. Understood? Now we have mixed nerves. Mixed nerves. They do functions of both sensory and motor nerves. The name itself says that it is mixed. So they do both the functions of sensory nerves as well as the motor nerves. They can carry messages in both directions. They can carry messages in both directions. They are present in the brain and the spinal cord. They are present in the brain and the spinal cord. Right? So children, I hope you have understood the chapter till here, and I want you to read the chapter. Alright? So that whatever we have learned, whatever we have studied till now, you understood all the things. Alright? We will continue this chapter in our next video. Till then, take care of yourself and Sai Ram.